So I decided it was time to get out and do a little spring fishing. I've been getting a little bit of a cabin fever lately, and looking at everyone's pictures of big trout on Instagram made me want to come out and try this new pull out. Got a Winston Nexus, a little present to myself for Christmas, but I haven't used it yet. So I'm just down here on this little river that's 20 minutes from my house, and I kind of grew up fishing it, but I never really figured it out. When I moved back to Idaho last year, I said I'm going to start fishing that a lot more, at least once a week, and that hasn't happened. So this summer I'm going to fish a lot, but conditions are pretty tough. We had a hellacious rainstorm this morning, and it kind of dirtied up the water a little bit, and not too many bugs hatching, but we'll tie on something that's pretty general, like a beetle or a flying ant, and see what we can do. But at least I'm out and about. Look at this. This is about springtime fishing, man. Look how pretty that is. Welcome back, welcome back. Another shed hunting adventure. This time, solo trip. It's just me. I've been hitting the hills with buddies a lot lately, which I love, which I probably prefer versus going alone, just because it's more exciting. But when I was young, I used to go adventure, fish, shed hunt, do all this kind of stuff alone most of the time because I didn't have many friends that enjoyed it like I did. But now I've got a lot of friends that enjoy the same stuff, which is cool. But I just bought a new four-wheeler. I'll have to show you that at camp. So I really wanted to get it out. I went and registered it, and here we are. I'm gonna take a day or two and look for sheds, deer and elk. Who knows what you can find in here. I'm a little late. This area opened about a week ago almost, and everybody's pictures on Instagram got me jealous, so I'm gonna go and try it for myself. All right guys, first fish on the new rod. Looks like a pretty good fish. Only been here for about 20 minutes, but just threw on like a real standard beetle pattern. Dude, he hit it hard. Get this fish in, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Here, I'll put it right here. Look at that. That's one of the better cuts you'll catch on this stretch of the river. Look at that thing. Is that gorgeous? Oh, wow. It's the biggest fish I've caught on this river. Maybe not the biggest, but man, look how pretty he is. Look at that. First fish on the Winston. Just doing a little sight fishing and saw two fish down there feeding, and put it right in front of them, and bam! Let's let this thing go, man. There he goes. Dude, I know it's probably only a 15, 16 inch fish, but first fish on the fly pole this year. There's nothing like that. My heart's beating. That was fun. That was a good fish. Right, I knew bringing the glass would pay off. I just sat down here to get a snack and eat some lunch. Sure enough, I spotted the first elk shed with the spotting scope, the Razor spotting scope. And then I started panning around with my binoculars and found this second one. Look what else I also brought. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. See that horn right there? I got the phone scope so I can take pictures and video right through it. I get asked for tips a lot, and I would say stop and glass. Save a lot of miles on your feet, and you might pick something out that you may have, not gone that direction unless you found something. So use your optics. We've got the Razor scope and the Razor binos, my favorite. Yeah,
Sweet, 6 point. Man, it stood out like a sore thumb from above, but once I got down here, sure was tough to see. Solid 6 point. Looks like it's in pretty good shape too. That's why it pays to pack the binos and the spotting scope. I glassed 4, one of them with the binos, which is this one, and the other 3 I glassed with the spotting scope. How about that? I'll beat it out. That's cool. Might have been 2 years old. There it is. Solid little 6. Best of the day so far. Still brown on the backside here. 6 pointer. Man, this is some rugged terrain. I thought I'd be finding more deer sheds, but we'll take elk. I like finding elk. There it is. Been there for a while. Buried up. Just a decent one. Not bad. We'll take it. This looked like a 5 or 6 point. What is it? 5. A little bigger than the raghorns. Not by much though. Oh, that thing stood out like a sore thumb from way over there. That's the shed I glassed from forever away. I'm right here and I look up the draw and I'm like, that looks like an antler. Sure enough, brown elk antler. The way it's laying, it might be a deadhead. I can't tell. Let's see if I can zoom in up there. Let's see. See that? It's like laying over a rock. Hoping for a shed. Much rather have a shed myself. Yeah, looks like it. Brown too. Nice. Huh. Little dinky one again. Golly, it looks so much bigger in the binos. Pull up the optics and it looks like a big old heavy 5 point. Get over here and it's just a rag. Definitely better than finding a deadhead if you ask me. I know this state you can take deadheads, but you have to report them, and Wyoming will give you like a tag saying that you got a Fish and Game to check it out, you got to buy it, but we got a shed, so I don't got to worry about it. Well, this one looks to be chipped up and broke a little bit. Looks like the royal is missing some, and the second is completely gone. Must have been a battler. Here we go. Yeah, that's a much better bull than what I've been picking up. Solid 6, busted 4th, busted 2nd. Oh man, this pack's getting heavy. Dang, heavy load. And another one to add to it, the biggest one so far. Man, what a day. I'm getting tired. Alright, we're back at camp, guys. Made it back safe and sound on the 4-wheeler. I got dinner cooking, small fire going. Look what we got grilling on the camp chef. Eating clean. Red peppers, asparagus, and a big old chunk of salmon. Gonna sear that on the side with the scales for a while. And then flip it over and sear it on the other side, but quite the setup here. Guys, let me just tell you how good this meal is so far. I'm just taking a few bites of that salmon and some asparagus. But look at that. Used to eat a junk food when I'd come camping. Just pile up the cooler with hot dogs and sodas. Cheap food, garbage food. Now, eating like a king up here. Big old salmon fillet with some veggies. Thanks to the Camp Chef grill. Always got our back when we're out here. Man, I wish you guys can try some of this. Alright Alright guys, back to the office life after having a good week of shed hunting and fishing, doing stuff like that. We've got to take care of business around the office, but wanted to end this video on a positive note. I'm sure all you guys have heard the saying, what goes around comes around, right? Well, for those of you that follow us, you know that we did a little antler giveaway, right, with this one. Getting ready to ship that to the winner today. And also, by the way, I've got a new vlog camera, the Canon G7X. I can see the it's so weird, I keep looking up, so if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm looking up at the screen. I'll have to get used to that. But anyways, what goes around comes around, right? Before I went to California, we did an antler giveaway, and while I was in California visiting the ranch down there with Weatherby, I met one of the ranch hands, and he saw me just gawking over all the antlers they had in their barn. Anyways, he gave me this shed right here. See that? This is a Thule elk shed, and he just gave it to me to add to my collection because we don't have Thule elk here in Utah. There's out in California. So I was doing a giveaway with this one. I guarantee this guy had no clue I was doing a giveaway, and he handed me one and gave it to me to add to my personal collection, which is cool because I've never found a Thule elk shed. But the saying, what goes around comes around, I truly believe that. If you do positive things, if you give back, surround yourself with positive people, positive things will happen to you. So that's how I want to end this video. Also, I just want to let you guys know I appreciate the views. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to our channel. And we'll catch you next week.
We just got the fish in. Look at this. We got to take care of him, so we're being gentle with him. But
keeping him in the water.
Keeping him in the water. Oh my gosh, Shoemaker.
Look at that fish.
Look at the size of that. That's my first steelhead ever. Dang.
Look at that thing.
How big is that thing?
Oh man, that's every bit of like 16 or so.
Look,
it's big enough, man.
Holy cow. Oh, that is a giant. Is that a wild fish? It is.
Yeah,
it's got the dorsal fin.
adipose.
Yes. Sorry, the adipose fin?
Yeah. Grab that other